Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Artful Manifesting. In today's Pick a Card Timeless reading, we will be getting information about what energies are happening for you this month. And to do that, I will be drawing 3 cards from this deck. And I do put the names of all the decks in the description box below if that's something you are interested in. I do invite you to connect with your own guides at this time and ask for assistance in interpreting the images as well as the message I share. All right, we have tune in and connect. Earth magic. And get into nature. And if you like the assistance of knowing what the stones are to help you make your choice, for pile number 1, we do have some serpentine. And for pile number 2, we have some picture jasper. And for pile number 3, we have some pink opal. All right, so let your intuition be your guide, and whichever card and or stone you are most drawn to is probably the reading meant for you, and you'll find a link in the description box below. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the card Tune In and Connect, Nonverbal Communication, Intuition, Messages, as well as the crystal serpentine. Let's see what Spirit has to say about what energies you're going to be working with this month. What energies is pile number 1 working with this month? All right, we have the Lovers, possibly a choice, 2 different energies. You may be working with 2 different energies, or maybe you already are. King of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Nine of Cups. Beautiful. That's coming up in the outcome position, so definitely some wishes coming true. And King of Wands. Nice, 2 kings. All right, let's draw some oracle cards. What energies will pile number 1 be working with this month? right. We have the armadillo, and there are two cards here. Armadillo and hawk. Dear Spirit, this card has been coming up a lot lately. Canary Spirit, sing your own song. Beautiful. And look at that. It looks like he's wearing a king's crown, and you have two king cards. Already amazing messages coming through. And Parrot Spirit. All right, give me just a moment to adjust the camera so this looks straighter, and I'll be right back. Okay, the first thing that really stood out to me as I was laying down all the cards are the colors. We have all of this green, and then here we have this blue and kind of purple background. And I think it goes along perfectly with what the cards are telling us. It's, you know, green is the color of the heart chakra. And so I feel that for many of you, you know, you have the metaphorical big heart where you really care about others and genuinely take into consideration other people's feelings when you are making decisions about various things. And the blue color is more of the throat chakra. And it's interesting that they put blue behind the Canary Spirit, sing your own song. So I really see your throat chakra opening up this month. And so let's see how that's going to happen. The Lover's card is about a choice, but it's also about union and harmony. And what is coming into balance is the harmony within yourself and the harmony between you and others, but with a little twist. So instead of you giving in to others or considering other people's needs before your own, that's going to be balanced to where there's a greater distribution of energy and there's more harmony in your relationships. We have here with the Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. And then right next to it, we have let Spirit be your guide with the hawk. And so what I see happening is things are going to just kind of click where you start to understand that it's okay to say no, and that in fact, by saying no is not only helping you, but it's going to balance the energy between you and others, which is going to make for a more harmonious relationship benefiting both of you. So one way that you can do this is, you know, we have here the King of Pentacles, and we see this person standing up high. And then you have Hawk Spirit, a bird that flies and gets a good high perspective. And so I see you elevating and taking everything into account, including yourself when you make decisions, instead of leading with, you know, your heart and your heart for others. That is, you know, being worried about hurting someone's feelings if they invite you somewhere. maybe you don't necessarily want to go for whatever reason. Um, I see that you'll be able to set boundaries. And with the King of Pentacles, Pentacles are all about the physical reality, the 3D world. So, it could be somebody invites you to do something, but you, for whatever reason, don't want to go. And maybe you have a legitimate reason. And I see you rising up and having the bravery to, speak for yourself and set these boundaries. It could be something like, well, I would love to go with you this weekend to, whatever it is they invite you to, but I'm, you know, working on organizing this workspace at home, or I have homework to do, or whatever. I see you setting these healthy boundaries with real legitimate reasons. And what it's going to do is it's going to elevate you in their eyes. They're not going to, necessarily be hurt because you said no to them. Instead, they're going to be impressed with you that you're able to set these boundaries and prioritize your learning, your work, your environment, your self-care, whatever it is that you have, that you want to and need to do in place of what they're offering you. And so the choice is yours. The choice is yours, and Spirit is sending you messages. Spirit, we have tune in and connect, intuition, messages, and then Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide. They are already sending you messages to help you kind of read what is right for you. But in addition to Spirit sending you messages, oh, and by the way, one of the ways that Spirit is sending you messages is through birds. We see here a bird, the hawk, the canary, the parrot, and then we have the deer wearing feathers. We see feathers in the Three of Swords, and this figure is also wearing feathers, and her hair is feathers. I don't know if you can see that, but her hair actually looks like a wing, as well as her dress. So feathers and birds are one of the ways that Spirit is sending you messages. The other way that Spirit is sending you messages is through your body. So when you feel either physically or emotionally a sense of heaviness or dread, tightness at the prospect of doing something that you may not want to do, that is your intuition letting you know that that's not the right path to follow. And so I see you starting to become aware of these subtleties, these nuances, recognizing them and honoring them. And that's why we have Dear Spirit underneath, bring a gentle touch. You're going to start to be kinder to yourself as you set these boundaries, but also bring a gentle touch is that when you set these boundaries with others, you're going to do it in a gentle way. So you're not saying no to them. You're saying yes to you and yes to your needs. Yes to you getting closer to accomplishing your goals. Yes to you doing self-care. Yes to you getting organized. Yes to you learning something, whatever that is. So that's amazing. And then we have the Nine of Cups right above the Canary Spirit. And so this is, as I mentioned, as I laid the card down, wishes coming true. And, if you are going through something difficult with the Three of Swords, that can be a difficult period. Having the Nine of Cups right after is like the best card to get right after the Three of Swords. So if you are experiencing any kind of uncomfortable energy, just know that that's leaving, and the Nine of Cups, wishes coming true, is coming in. So you have this wonderful, beautiful energy coming in. You have the throat chakra opening and your heart actually expanding as you're able to set boundaries and vocalize your needs and what you need to do to take care of yourself and elevate yourself. So that's wonderful. Canary spirit, sing your own song is also you being true to yourself, you being authentic and not just in caring for yourself, but how you express yourself, which again is part of that throat chakra. So I see you expressing yourself more authentically. I see you finding your voice, so to speak. So that will be not only in words and communication, but also how you dress, how you interact with others. Just there's just this whole sparkle that comes to mind. The other thing that comes to mind with all of these birds and feathers is birds of a feather flock together. And so I see as you elevate, you will find yourself around new people that are going to increase your elevation. So, for example, if you were to start to spend a lot of time with people who were very focused on what they eat, then, just by association, you're going to start to focus on what you eat. And so there's going to be a little bit of that happening, but also what's going to be happening is as you elevate, you're increasing your vibration, you're vibrating at a higher frequency, you are just going to start to find yourself amongst people who match that frequency. You're going to find yourself among kindred spirits. So that's wonderful. But you're also still going to be able to take time to keep working on the things that you need to and want to work to. And so then where you will find opportunities is as the King of Wands. So as the King of Wands, you will be, again, more expressive, more comfortable with who you are, more energetic, more motivated, more fearless, more free thinking, all amazing things. Again, it's like just leveling up. It's just going to keep expanding from this throat chakra opening. And parrot spirit, watch your words. It's going to be, when I pull this card, really what spirit is saying is almost like watch your words become things, because your energy, you'll be vibrating at a higher energy. You're going to start to see that what you say starts to manifest much faster. When we are feeling low and when we are uncomfortable and constricted, we're actually vibrating at a lower frequency. And so the things that we say take longer to manifest, which is a really nice kind of safety net that the universe has in place for us. Because we don't want, when we're at our darkest depths, to be able to manifest any kind of, negative or counterproductive wishes or words, right? So as you elevate your energy, you're going to literally, it's going to be like magic where you just watch your words become things, which is beautiful. So that is amazing. Your ancestors, your guides, they want you to know that they are with you and you are supported, you are protected, you are loved. And again, if you have been experiencing anything uncomfortable, that is going away. And we have this beautiful energy coming in where you are rising above, you are elevated, and you are just feeling magical and blessed. So that is wonderful. So excited for you. Best of wishes. I hope that you enjoyed this message. And if you did, please like and subscribe, which lets you know when another video comes available from this channel. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the picture Jasper, as well as this card, Earth Magic, Nature Rituals and Charms. Let's see what energies are happening for you this month. What energies are happening for pile number 2 this month? Energies are happening for pile number 2 this month. All right. We have 5 of Cups. Definitely an energy moving out. 10 of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Death. And 6 of Cups. All right, going to be drawing some oracle cards. See what other information we can get about what energies are going to be taking place for you this month. All right, we have Butterfly Spirit. Transformation is beautiful, so you're definitely transforming something with the Death card and Butterfly Spirit. Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture. Dragonfly Spirit, truth transcends illusion. And Eagle Spirit, spirit has your back. That's nice. With the Death card and the Butterfly and Dragonfly, there's definitely a huge transformation coming in. I see here with the 5 of Cups, perhaps some of you have experienced a disappointment or loss recently, and for others, this 5 of Cups could be about something from the past, maybe even as far back as childhood, and it's maybe a memory or a recent event that has activated this perception where maybe you aren't seeing the growth and the positive accomplishments that you have. If it's a recent loss, then it's, you're focused on that. Or if it's something from the past, it's just this lens that you are temporarily looking through, that's tied to that energy of loss or grief or some kind of wound. But I see this energy moving out very quickly with the Eight of Wands. And Spirit definitely has your back. So you're not alone. You have allies on the other side in the form of guides, ancestors, and angels. And it's just amazing how we get confirmation from the animals here when I hit on something like this. So you're definitely not alone. I'm going to give them a minute and I will come back. Okay, so right after Five of Cups, we have 10 of Pentacles. And this is a card about succeeding and being in harmony and being happy in every aspect of your life. And so this is what's going to start this month. The beginning of this transformation is going to begin this month. And there's a couple of messages here of how you can help to facilitate that. One thing is to start noticing what growth you have and what blessings you have, what's going right. There's a saying that comes to mind, where the attention goes, the energy flows. So whatever it is that you're giving attention to is what's going to, you're nurturing. So you want to make sure that you're nurturing the positive in your life. Set that intention each day to notice what is working and what's going right. And then before you fall asleep, make a little checklist of all that you noticed of what's going right. And this is going to shift things very quickly. You're going to have this shift very quickly and start to transform and create just beautiful new memories. So again, this is all very positive. And the second way that you can help to facilitate this, other than noticing what's going right, is what we see in this card, Earth Magic. You are being guided and invited to go out into nature. Spend time with the spirits of nature. If you look at this card, you can see there's a tree spirit and there are fawns and little magical creatures everywhere. And so all of these spirits are with you and calling you, and they are inviting you to spend time in nature and connect with them. And I see that some of you may even be traveling to get to this, whether you're traveling, an hour at a time out of town, or actually flying somewhere to spend time in nature. So if it doesn't happen this month, maybe you start to make plans for it. But I do see that grounding yourself, spending time with trees and observing nature, listening to the birds, all of these things are going to have a positive impact on you, and it's going to help to facilitate this transformation even faster. The Eight of Wands is a very fast-moving energy, and it also speaks of travel. So again, whether this is you maybe walking instead of driving to places, so that during that time you're outside and you're seeing trees and animals and listening to birds. All of that is going to help to facilitate this change. And the other thing about the Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups is we see this up, right? She's being carried up, lifted away. The balloons are going up. Even this figure is sitting up here. The giraffe spirits see the big picture. And then, of course, we have eagle that can fly, have a bird's eye view. If you have received a loss recently, or if it's an old wound that's rearing its head, you're being asked to zoom out and see the big picture. See how you can transform these experiences into wisdom and lessons and an energy that you'll be able to share with others. So see the big picture and see how what you've been through is playing an important part of your story. There is a story to your life, and you know, all the good stories that we see, there are challenges that are faced, but I see you overcoming these challenges. I see you being blessed. I see you transforming the energies of the past into something positive, which is amazing. And you know what I just noticed is that the butterfly spirit card is number 11 and the dragonfly spirit card is number 22. So both of those numbers are master numbers. So perhaps some of you are masters. Perhaps there are masters on the other side walking with you and supporting you. And perhaps some of you are mastering yourselves, which is the ultimate goal. To be able to master ourselves is quite an accomplishment. So I see the beginning of that transformation taking place for you this month, which is beautiful. And the picture jasper is also a grounding stone that is connected to the earth. So again, there is a strong message for you to connect to the earth and connect to nature. And it's just amazing, you know, that the stones are selected before the cards are drawn, but somehow the message always seems to match the meaning of the stone. You could even, if you wanted to, get picture jasper or some kind of stone, or you could create a talisman or something to carry with you to protect you, to attract positive energy, to help keep you connected to nature, and to remind you of this powerful journey that you are on. So in dragonfly spirit, it does say truth transcends illusion. And the illusion is that you are carrying some burden alone. The truth is that you have all of this support with your ancestors, loved ones, passed on loved ones, spirit guides, angels, all on the other side, helping you, supporting you achieve this. And I just noticed too these crowns on both of these insects, on the butterfly and the dragonfly. And you know, the dragonfly, it's a water creature, but it's also an air creature, and it can land on the land. And so I see, as part of this transformation, you being more in touch with everything, you know, mind, body, and soul. And it also takes me back to this 10 of Pentacles, having blessings in every area of your life. So yes, this is a major transformation that is beginning this month. That's just going to be phenomenal and be the beginning of this wonderful, blessed life in all areas. That's absolutely amazing. It just feels so powerful. I'm very excited for you. The other thing that Spirit wants you to know is that you are going to begin to notice synchronicities. So for example, the 11 and the 22, perhaps these are numbers you are already seeing. 1 1 1 1 1, 11 11, 22 22, 2 2 2. All of these numbers are confirmation to you. You may, you know, look at the clock and it says 1:11 or 11:11, and just notice what you were thinking at that moment or how you were feeling at that moment, because that is Spirit reaching out to you, reminding you that you are on the right path. So just notice what it is that you're thinking about or how you're feeling when you see these numbers. And other ways you may be seeing signs is through insects, like the butterfly or the dragonfly, whether this is when you're outside and you observe an actual insect, or if you see it in a reading or on media or on the side of a bus, on a picture somewhere, somebody's jewelry. These are all signs from your guides and your ancestors. I feel a very strong presence with your ancestors right now, supporting you in this transformation. Very powerful. Just absolutely amazing. So that is your message. I hope it resonates. Just remember to see all the blessings that you have in your life, and that will attract more. Look at the big picture of your life and connect to Mother Earth and nature as much as you can, and you will see the blessings multiply exponentially. Beautiful. That's your message. If it resonated, please like and subscribe. That lets you know when another video from this channel is posted, and it lets me know that I am providing content that you're interested in, and it encourages me to keep doing so. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the card Get Into Nature as well as the Serpentine Stone. Let's see what energies are happening for you this month. What energies are happening for pile number 1? Oh, sorry, pile number 3. Maybe there's a message for you in pile number 1, and that's why that popped out. You're always welcome to watch more than one or all of the readings, as they may pertain to different areas of your life or just bring additional clarity to your message. All right, we have 10 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, and Judgment. Wow, you know, I never noticed this before. Perhaps they haven't come out in the same reading, but look at the hairdo on these figures. They almost look like the same person, but the hairdo is very similar. Very interesting. I mean, even the dress looks the same. So this is at the beginning of the reading. This is at the end. This is the shift that's happening for you this month. How wonderful. Perhaps you are worried about something, or there's something that's causing you stress. And we see you moving through that very quickly. All right, let's get some more information. What energies are happening for pile number 3 this month? These cards are so thick. Yep, there are 2. What energies are happening for pile number 3 this month? All right, we have Nightingale Spirit, Mouse Spirit, Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. An Elephant Spirit. And you know, what's interesting is with Judgment, we see this trumpet, and elephants use their trunk as a trumpet to make the trumpeting sound. Wow, what a powerful message already. So if you've been experiencing stress or confusion, indecision of any sorts, I do see that energy moving away. It's interesting because the serpentine stone is a stone that brings in clarity. It helps to facilitate clear thoughts and meditation. It clears clouded chakras. So again, it's just very interesting how this works out, how all of these elements work together to bring you a message. It's also interesting that you have 2 knights. So I think perhaps there's something that you are working towards. And in this card, Knight of Pentacles, we see somebody sitting on a horse, but the horse is not moving. And then in this card, the horse is leaping through a ring of fire. And then we have the 3 of Cups, which is a card of celebration. And we see 3 rings that these women are holding. So I see that whatever this stress, worry, or confusion is that you might be experiencing, that it clearing up very quickly. And in addition, the Knight of Pentacles, also this is, the Knight of Pentacles speaks of someone who might be environmentally conscious. And we have this card, Get into Nature, Coexistence, Limit Waste. And this is a very specific message. Remember that it is a general reading. So for some of you, this may pertain, and for others, it may not. But perhaps you are working on something related to the environment. And so maybe that will be moving forward. We even see that the horse is made out of leaves. And we also here have the nightingale spirit, love is all around. So with this card and the Three of Cups, celebration, and the other word on the card, get into spirit, gather, I see that one way you could help to facilitate clearing this confusion or worry is by calling on friends, close ones, loved ones. Perhaps somebody said something and it feels hurtful, or maybe you heard that somebody said something behind your back, or you experienced some kind of betrayal. And if that is the case, I am very sorry to hear that. But I do see once again that judgment will be in your favor. And just talking things through with those that you can trust, count on, depend on, will help to clear away any kind of stress or anxiety you have around this area. And the other thing that Spirit is saying with mouse, tend to the small things, is not to overlook your own talents and skills, your abilities. Don't consider them small or dismissive. Sometimes people, little their own positive attributes. You may think that something you do is not rare or unique or special, that anybody can do it, but the reality is that it's not commonplace. Some of these things that you are dismissing as a small characteristic or ability are actually the very things that make you the knight, that make you continuously working towards this goal. And I do see you achieving this goal, having cause for celebration, and triumphant, being triumphant in the end. So whatever this obstacle is, I see it being cleared away. I see this stressful situation being cleared away, and you being very motivated to complete something and achieving that goal, which is wonderful. You have the rabbit spirit, which is now is a lucky time. So you have the energy of the universe coming in to support you in your goals and help you to achieve whatever it is that you're working on. And the rabbit is also a very fertile symbol. So we even see some little baby rabbits down here. So I see your resources increasing. And, elephant spirit, learn from the past. I think this is just about whatever this was. Just look at it as a learning opportunity, whether it was a situation, a relationship, a person. It's just, another chapter in your book that you learned from, but you are going to very quickly get past this. And the other message is to, get into nature and recognize that we are all coexisting and co-creating this reality. So that can, pertain to you on multiple levels. One is, again, if you are called to be an environmentalist, whether it's on a large scale or just being mindful of how what you do impacts others. For example, recycling, or choosing companies that are greener. What's coming to me? Give me just one moment. You know, when the dogs bark like this, I know that I'm on to something. It's like spirit saying, yes, now you're getting to the message that we want to share. And they get so excited. Okay, so with this Ten of Swords, what I see it might be is, you know, somebody did something that may have felt like a betrayal or a hurt. And what you're learning from that is that you impact others, just like with, you know, being environmentally conscious. What the lesson you're going to take away from this experience is that what you do, what you say, does impact others. Even though it was somebody else that did this, it's just an opportunity for you to understand that energy. And that's good. That's an energy that, you know, we could all benefit from understanding. So that is your message, whatever it is that's been worrying you or concerning you is going to be cleared away. And I see very soon you having cause to celebrate your achievements, you being recognized, you being celebrated, and you being triumphant. So I hope that that resonated. One last thing, perhaps some of you are musicians or singers. We see here with the nightingale and again with the trumpet here. And there is a message from Spirit that to sing, you know, singing, whether you think you're good at singing or not, there's something very transformative, therapeutic, and healing about going through that action. So it could be in your car while you're alone, or in the shower, or dancing at home, but sing, and soon others will be singing praise for you as you conquer whatever this is. So beautiful. I hope that resonated, and if it did, please like and subscribe, which will let you know when new content is posted, and it lets me know that my messages are resonating, and it encourages me to keep providing videos for you. Thank you. Bye.